Dorisi Mante, and thank you for doing the series with me. Let me start by saying that divorce is not the only option. Neither should it be your first option. Divorce is actually an option when all other means of reconciliation have been exhausted, like literally maxed out. So I would say don't be in a hurry to get a divorce, especially for Christian marriages where you prayed and sought the face of God before getting into the marriage. There are a lot of places, a lot of people, a lot of options. And when I say places, people, and options, I mean professionals. There are marriage counselors, there are psychologists, there are therapists you can speak to individually and together as a couple to mend marriages, especially when you have certain challenges that you're going through. So the answer to the important question everybody is asking, should you get a divorce, is quite simple. Nobody can make that decision for you. That answer lies only with you. And so before you make that decision or take that step, make sure you've prayed about it. You have the conviction within and you know it's the right thing to do. Not because you've been advised to or you've been asked to. And I say that because at the end of the day, you're the only one who's going to be sleeping at night, crying on your pillow, and going through the roller coaster of emotions that comes with going through a divorce. And no one will understand you as much as you understand yourself and know your pain. So make sure that before you make that decision solely, you've prayed about it, you have conviction, and it's the direction that God is asking you to go on. And then you know that you are shielded and you're going to sail through it peacefully. But if you do choose to get a divorce, the one thing that I'm going to ask in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost is, my darling, heal. Heal from that pain. Like every journey, healing begins with a very important step, the first step, and that is the decision to heal, choosing to heal. I always tell people that healing is a choice. You can give it time, but if you choose not to heal within that time, you would have spent a lot of time doing absolutely nothing. But you have to be intentional about your healing. So I'll say it again. In the name of God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, please heal. Heal from the trauma. Heal from the pain of the past. Heal from the divorce and everything that came with it. It's only when you heal that you open up yourself to receive the beauty of love, friendship, and laughter that's around you. The road to healing is a very important journey, one that begins with a choice and then continues with intentional efforts to make sure that you are healing from the past. Forgiveness is important when it comes to healing. And so it's ideal that you speak to a counselor, you speak to a therapist, you speak to somebody who's a professional that can hold your hand and guide you through and give you the roadmap to actually healing from it. So our take home today is the choice to go through a divorce should solely lie with you and not family or friends. Number 2, if you do choose to go through a divorce, remember that healing from it is ideal and it's important to seek help from a professional to go through that. Number 3, every marriage has its challenges. Even the best of marriages, even the ones ordained from heaven, has its own challenges. And it's important to know that there are so many mediums and so many ways that we can make our marriages work, especially when the two come together to seek help from the right places. And so divorce is not the first option, neither is it the only option. It's actually the very last after all other options have been exhausted. Thank you for making time to listen. We'll continue with the series, but remember to like, to subscribe, and share it with a friend, a family, a loved one who is going through a divorce or who has gone through divorce or is considering going through one, to be a blessing to them. Blessings from TSW and TSM.